So Travis Scott had a problem. He was recently dissed in a song by Pusha T, where Pusha T is basically saying, look, I remember this time that Travis Scott was crying in front of me. I got a video, he was crying about Kylie Jenner, by the way. Now I know what you're thinking, well, that's not really much of a diss, is it? Well, it kind of is, it kind of isn't. It's a warning shot diss. Because listen closely, a lot of times in rap, it's not about what you say, it's about how you say it. And how Pusha T said it was, boy, you cried. Because Calabasas took your, you can read that, and your pride. She ain't need you, bro. But this line right here sums up what I mean perfectly. But I got the video I can share and AE it. Long story short, Tyga's friend AE got in a scuffle with Southside and Travis Scott. Everybody said on the internet, AE got the better of them. Peep how that hand is cocking back. He about to do something devastating. So Pusha T bringing up a Travis Scott op kind of furthers the diss, if that makes sense. Now, why is Pusha T dissing Travis Scott in the first place? Well, Pusha T explains. He says, look, one day or night, he didn't get that far into detail. He said, look, I was chilling with Pharrell. We was in the studio in Paris. Travis Scott busts in the studio session. He says, Pharrell, I gotta show you my album. Travis Scott is friends with Pharrell. Pusha T said right off the bat he didn't like how Travis Scott interrupted the session, but he said, okay, moving on. He says Travis Scott starts doing his, in Pusha T's words, effing monkey dance while showing us the music. For those of you that don't know, Travis Scott be getting hyped when he gets excited. Now here's where things start to get wicked, but you gotta listen to this next part closely. Travis Scott plays the whole album. He plays a song called Meltdown. But this song, in the official version, features Drake. But Travis Scott does not play the official version. He plays a version without Drake in it. Now real quick, for those of you that don't know, Drake has had a long time public beef with Pharrell, which actually started Drake's beef with Pusha T. Because again, Pusha T and Pharrell, close friends. Pusha T said Drake hiding a child. Beef was over. But again, Pusha T and Pharrell listen to Travis Scott's album. They don't hear Drake on Meltdown. Pharrell says, solid album, Travis. Travis Scott said, thanks. He's a little shy sometimes. He said, I'm gonna release this song. Travis Scott then releases the album. Pharrell and Pusha T listen to the album. They hear a new version of Meltdown with Drake in it. Dissing Pharrell. They said, hold on. Pusha T looks back at Travis Scott like, dang, no heads up that Drake was finna be on it. Dissing Pharrell. Maybe Pharrell wouldn't have helped work on your album if he knew it was an album he's getting dissed on. You feel what I'm saying? Pusha T says Travis Scott got no loyalty. He brings up another example. He says Kanye West got dissed by Drake in a Travis Scott song called Sickle Mode. He said, wouldn't Kanye West your mentor, Travis? Travis said, Travis don't do too much talking. Pusha T said, all right, furthermore, remember when you was on stage with Future and Metro Boomin? You asked them to play the song Like That. The song Like That is a Drake diss. Isn't Drake supposed to be your boy? Like, who's your boy? Where the loyalty at? Travis said, gotcha. That's how I imagine he be sneezing sometimes. Pusha T said, look, you ain't got to say anything, Travis. The whole point is I don't like how Travis be moving sometimes. I dissed him. And well, actually, that's the end of the video, because that's pretty much Pusha T's whole point. Travis Scott didn't respond. It don't really seem that deep to Pusha T, so it's probably going to blow over.